Alright, hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the Alienware ladder thing, North America tournament. I'm not sure what the exact title is. I'm Joey, and today I'm joined by not only CalE, but also Adam, aka Goose.
Prepare for battle.
Hi guys.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So we missed the picks, I guess, because this is a remake. So I'm just gonna go from here, I guess.
Yeah, update screwed us all over. I'll quickly introduce the Dire.
Should I not introducing anyone?
Okay, I'll introduce Dire. Adam will take the Radiant. We got Icon here playing the off lane. Darkseer, common role. Oh, maybe not. Looks like they're just coming down here. So off lane, Darkseer. We got Black Bison, which is actually Ferrari, but I think he switched his name, so maybe we should just call him that. Playing the TA. I'm assuming this is Wagwan here on the Faceless Void. Shadow Demon, where is he? Being played by Six Toes, replacing Caillou. The update kind of screwed some of the players from TAW over, and probably, what is it, Glory push mid GPM. Sharky Silly playing standard Jakiro. You know, nothing new, nothing to see here.
Yeah, that 2 GB update or whatever it was.
Yeah, apparently too much for Sharky Silly to handle because we all had to wait on him for about an hour.
Well, here's to the load times being a lot more nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll save us all time in the long run, right?
Alright, so on the Radiant, we got Doomsday, who looks to be midding his gyro. There's Smog, Mutilation, and Nerukad as Nyx, Lina, and Coddle, respectively, and it looks like that they're going to go on an aggressive tri-lane top. And on the off lane, which will be safe lane in this case, we've got Shawnee playing Windrunner.
Who's DC'd right now? So.
Who, now we're waiting on him.
So, making it very convenient to call out the picks.
Well, it looks like GPM had my favorite courier of all time.
The Fearless Badger.
Oh, might as well.
Yeah, dude.
When
those Grievous came out, it was like
Ruined
the
Dota.
worst few months of Dota. Yeah.
Hey, Art of Warfare's got like the least
Oh,
common
that's
courier, the Speed Demon, right now.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool too.
So what do we expect from this game?
So any predictions? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna be a tri-lane versus tri-lane situation on top lane.
Which I gotta say, horses are strong, so Coddle could sway this, but they don't have a guaranteed disable. They got the open wounds from Nyx, followed by Light Strike Array from Lina, and they, you know, couple that in with a Illuminate. But what's TAW's tri-lane gonna be, you think?
You know, I gotta give it to. I really gotta give it to TAW in this tri-lane. First of all, they're in the safe lane, so they can pretty much choose when they wanna go on the other team, and it's just such an easy setup with the disruption into the ice path, and then of course the Faceless Void jumping on slowing everyone. So I feel like they can easily pick off a Lina and a Keeper of Light, just pending a good disruption by the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I think if TAW can just sustain and dodge Illuminates, they'll be good to go.
Yeah, and then on the other side of that, how is GPM going to set up a kill? Really, it's going to have to come from the Lifestealer with the open wounds, followed by a Light Strike Array, which, as soon as someone gets open wounds on them, you can also see a defensive disruption by the Shadow Demon. So I don't know. I just feel like the tri-lane from TAW is a little more versatile, a little more killing potential. So we'll see.
That being said, open wounds is going to make mutilation stun a lot more easy. And all the while you have those two doing things, Coddle should be in the back somewhere charging up the Illuminate. So, you never know.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I mean, maybe GPM just wanted to do this because they didn't want to put their melee carry and Lifestealer against Darkseer, right? Because we all know how annoying that is, trying to last hit against an Ion Shell. A problem that Windrunner won't really have.
was gonna say that if Rajak was playing this CalE, it'd be pretty much GG for GPM would just win it.
You're gonna say it'd be an easy win for TAW.
Nah.
Just kidding. Shout outs to Raj.
So let's see.
But it's definitely gonna shut down. It's not gonna make it a complete free farm for Wagwan. So decent move here by GPM.
Yeah, so I think Shawnee, like you said, he can farm pretty well, dodging the Ion shell. So it might give Icon sort of a tough time in the bot lane here, but we'll have to see how that works out. But I'm gonna keep an eye mainly on this tri lane because I expect the action to come from here. Light Strike Array just misses there from Mutilation onto Wagwan on the Void.
Yeah, the good thing is that a Light Strike Array is only 90 mana, and with a 40 mana pool, 400 I mean, mana pool from Lina, you can throw it a few, and if you miss them, that's it. That's alright.
Yeah, was it our other cast we talked about that? How like...
Oh, here they go on Shark.
Yeah, here's Sharky Silly gonna stun Light Strike Array, Illuminate to the face. Not enough damage even with the open wound, so the whole combo isn't even enough to kill one measly Jakiro. And they're out of position. They're not getting...
At this point.
They're not getting lane XP from that. Like there was like a 3-man commitment onto the side.
It'll be interesting to see if there is enough damage once Illuminate gets up a little bit in level.
Yeah, to like a 3-second, 2-second
Or I guess
charge.
if Nags gets a little bit stronger. Because at that level 1 it really doesn't do that much.
They gotta strike before 6 though, because once 6 is around, you know, unless they murder Void instantly, like, it's gonna turn the tides of the fight.
Yeah, they ended up getting that combo with the Chronosphere over the Lifestealer. We keep mentioning that in like almost all our games, how Chronosphere is like one of the counters for Nyx or any BKB hero really.
Yeah, I definitely would
And
like Void over Nyx.
Deny.
Yeah. Nyx being one of the more popular picks for TAW actually. So it's pretty cool that GPM. I don't know. Maybe they scouted out. Maybe Nyx is just one of their favorite picks as well.
Maybe they saw our channel and were like, oh, we gotta pick that Nyx.
Radiant's
You know, that's probably the most likely.
Yeah, most likely. I'm sure they're all subscribed to us.
I'll check out mid. There's a lot of action.
Little skirmish. Oh, we've seen this matchup before actually. We should touch on that. The gyro against the TA. You can put on the flat cannon, take off the refraction charge. Rocket Barrage also nukes the refraction off pretty quickly as well.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like if Ferrari plays it I feel like if he's playing it not too bad, he's gonna put refraction on there. Instantly goes away, but like that extra damage, the refraction kind of eats a rocket barrage, and then he gets like some free hits on the gyrocopter. So yeah, I feel like this matchup still goes to Linnea. Yeah, I feel like this still goes to TA.
Open wounds on Void up top here. Mutilation misses the Light Strike Away, defensive ice path, and a quick time walk out there by Wagwan, able to get to safety. Gets actually hit by the Illuminate, but he'll be just fine. And the bot lane, pretty much nothing going down. Soul Ring almost finished on Icon though, so constant Ion shells.
Doomsday on the gyrocopter tried to pretty much guess that the rune was top, and it ended up spawning bottom. So Ferrari's gonna head there at the TA and get a nice double damage room in the bottom. And if mid already wasn't won by TA, then it's gonna be pretty hard for Ferrari to lose mid now.
Good sentry ward up here to D-ward behind the tower, where I think GPM is putting down wards so that Nerukad can land his Illuminates much easier. A little less guesswork. Trying to contest the pull here is GPM, but Sharky Silly able to stick around and get that XP that he wants from those pulls.
Another interesting thing to note is that both carries are keeping up. They're about tit for tat on network last hits.
Yeah, indeed. Here's an open wounds on Sharky Silly, but there's that defensive disruption that CalE touched on. Saving Sharky Silly some time, gets taught by a Dragon Slave. Void using Time Walk offensively, picks off. Mike gonna pick off Smog here. Picks off Smog. Sharky Silly getting that first blood. And then Nerazad gonna drop as well. Dragon Slave doesn't hit. He's gonna get out. Sharky Silly dies. Nerazad salving up might be enough. Lucky bash there.
Oh, he gets it back.
Mutilation picks up a double kill over there on the side, and then Wagwan there bitch slaps the CalE.
So it ends up being what, a 2-for-2 trade? First, looks like Mulesh
Oh,
tries
maybe
suicide. Oh, he's gonna get picked
not.
up.
Where's that? Oh! I don't know.
Miscue
What
by the
happened
faceless
there.
void. He let his greed get in the way of. He let his pride get in the way
Grievel's
of,
greed, man.
of his
Too
sanity.
strong.
Is under attack.
There's a smoke though.
But look at earlier in that team fight, like CalE hit it right on the head. There was a disruption, and all of a sudden the Knicks seemed to overcommit a little bit, went further down, and then couldn't recover. You're right about Shadow Demon being a little pesky hero.
Yeah, the Void didn't mess up. Lena probably should have died there. It's a Void, but I'm not sure what happened. If he targeted a creep. Might have something else
Who
coming
knows?
top.
He's in trouble here.
Disruption's down. Open wounds onto Wagwan, though. He's going to drop to the Nakes.
Oh.
Oh, time walk out. Mutilation getting pretty low. Now the supports are left to fend off a Nake. Would fire. Another Illuminate's coming. They got to dodge that. Sharky Silly. Darts it just by a little bit there. Meanwhile,
Yeah, really showing the strength of Nyx in that fight. Just able to pretty much wail on the hero, even though they were really trying to go on the Lena at first, but turning it right around is GPM and almost picking off the faceless void.
yeah, meanwhile, Ferrari here in mid, I think he's kind of dominating the mid lane here. He's got 9 last hits over, which I guess isn't an insane amount, but the health situation currently going much in the favor of... Oh, here's a disruption.
Yeah, and also pretty much a full level.
Narukod might drop here. He's got the damage amp, liquid fire. He's gonna go down. One last hit by Sharky Silly. Mutilation, though, 6 after that triple kill. Very fast level 6 for his support. Higher level than the carry right now. Here's a dive. Here's a dive on Doomsday. Doomsday is gonna live. Black Bison, aka Ferrari. Almost gets Doomsday with the dive.
Doomsday really playing with fire here.
Yeah, seriously.
He could get side bladed pretty easily.
Check out bot real quick. 27
I
last
guess
hits for Icon.
he's waiting for that 8-minute rune.
32 last hits there for the Windrunner. So Windrunner's slight advantage. Check out the levels real quick. They're both level 8, so nothing to talk about there, really.
Looks like Ferrari's gonna pick up Invis rune.
Yeah, so free bottle charges, phase boots. They're finished on Ferrari there in the mid lane. Gyrocopter's just heading back to
Doomsday
base
just
here.
has to go back. Yeah, I'm really curious to see. Like, looks like Icon's just going straight map right away, and Shawnee went for phase boots. Maybe getting like a null talisman or something in there beforehand. He really needs to get a mech just as fast as Icon, though. To be honest, in this situation.
When do you expect them to start roaming? Like, are they gonna wait for that item, or would it be a time limit?
I think TAW will definitely, or Icon will definitely wait for his mech, and I don't know. Look for Shawnee to maybe pick up a TP to help out top, but
Yeah, here's
other than that, I
Ferrari
think he's just gonna try to farm up a mech as well.
TPing top on TA. I don't think the creep for the Radiant saw that, but maybe they did because Ferrari's just heading straight back down the middle now. He just dropped the ward.
Didn't he have an invis? Did he just waste it?
Cannot be a waste.
Okay,
Here's the
there we go.
disruption. Onto the
Really
Nakes.
nice
Here comes Ferrari though. Six Toe's gonna drop instantly though. Faceless Void coming in. He's got no mana to Chrono, so. But TA doesn't care. TA doesn't need a Chrono to get that refract meld hit. Narukod gonna be in a bit of trouble here. The dual breath slowing him down. Meld hit melts him. I could dive the Nakes, but I think maybe better to back up. Don't want to drop here with a trade in your favor there. 1 for 2. Only 6 toes on the Shadow Demon going down. Doomsday able to pick up. Yeah, exactly.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, nice movement there by Ferrari to bring his Templar Assassin up top. Get a nice kill that way. Get a nice 2 kills actually that way. It's just Shadow Demon did go down before anything was able to, before any defense was able to
Doomsday
get
here
down
caught out by the 2 supports from the Art of Warfare. Although Doomsday drops his ult, Ferrari shows up. Boom. Although not a complete loss. Doomsday manages to pick up. He dies before Sharky Silly dies though, so he doesn't get that extra XP.
Yeah, really not bad though. Yeah.
in 3-on-1. Especially getting pincered by both supports who have the most disabled usually.
Tyrone, aka Wagwan, stunned out of a time walk. Laguna bladed. Stunned halfway through his animation for time walk by Light Strike Array and Mutilation. Picking up the kill there with the ultimate. I think that's the best thing
so
GPM could have asked for was the Lina triple kill to get a fast 6.
yeah, I gotta say, definitely that's true. This is gonna be cool because Smog is gonna reach his killing potential a lot soon.
Doomsday takes down Black Bison.
Whoa.
Ferrari dove in a little too aggressive there. Now you can continue. Maybe not, maybe not.
Looks like Wagwan looked for some action. No, they're gonna get out of there. I was just gonna say that Lifesteal is gonna reach his a higher killing potential a lot sooner than the Faceless Void, as we all know. It looks like he's going for possibly a Battle Fury, which I'm not sure if that's the best idea anymore with the Faceless Void. Usually you just see like straight up attack speed.
Yeah, Mask of Madness,
because of that change with the bash. Yeah.
What I like to do.
Going on Tricky Silly though.
The Illuminate misses, but doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter because here's a Chronosphere. Smog tries to get the Infest damager.
The Shark walks into it, oh no.
Shark still alive, drops a Macro Pyre over the disruption from 6 Toes. Smog gonna go down, he's chasing. 8 seconds on open wounds. Can you catch him with the phase boots? Time walk up the cliff. We'll see what Coddle's doing. Coddle and Mutilation getting chased down by Icon. Icon's up here with Ion Shell level 4 coming at Narrowclad, gonna take him down. Gonna take the Lina as well, maybe not, with the Light Strike Array. Vacuum is on a huge ass cooldown. So he's gonna surge out of there, gonna live. Surge overrides, open wounds. So we're gonna get out of there. And Doomsday's like, what up? Rocket Barrage in your face.
What up? Yeah, that's a big kill. Icon was only about 400 gold away from his mech, so it's gonna settle back a little bit there with that kill.
Looks like Shawnee in the offlane is actually going for Force Staff.
Typical Sean play.
Still has a Sobi mask and not a Null Talisman complete just yet. But doesn't look like he's going for
it's gonna help a little bit. It's gonna help a little bit, but I really feel like a mech would have been nice, especially with GPM having the Knicks looking to team fight a little bit sooner than TAW is. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he's got a better plan.
They might use the Coddle here to quickly flash farm a mech with Illuminate now that he's high enough level, just defending towers.
That's a possibility too. Yeah.
But I still also would rather just have the mech on Windrunner because he probably could have had it already. Doomsday finds Shark Fusilia. Doomsday, one of the best one-on-one heroes, as that just proved. Although Narrowclad did have an Illuminate.
It's interesting to see that Doomsday's net worth actually has shot up. He was trailing in the early stages of the game, and now he's ahead of everybody else, halfway to a Shadowblade.
Yeah, he's really close.
6 Toes. Dodges that Light Strike away with
nice defense.
Yeah, but he's still gonna drop there. Makes Smog picking it up. So GPM grouping up early here. Just pushing with, I guess they're gonna use Illuminate to push or siege up the mid tier 2. But this also buys time for Wagwan to farm up.
Yeah, with that drums, the Nyx is pretty much ready to fight right now. And they're showing it.
Yeah, it didn't go minus.
You got a mech yet on?
Just quick drums. Yeah. I think they just want to end early.
He's relatively close though, he will have it soon. Bearing death setbacks or whatnot.
This is exactly what GPM need to do. They need to group up and start fighting now. Looks like Shawnee's about 500 gold away from Force Staff, but he's gonna join the fight regardless.
Get that 500 gold the manly way in a team fight. Doomsday caught out here, gets disrupted into a Macro Pyre, taking a lot of damage, but able to escape. Smog wailing on Icon, gonna have to escape through that Macro Pyre. Doomsday diving in, doesn't have that Shackle
shot, nice shackle shot.
The shackle lands. Here comes the Chrono. Doomsday gonna get picked down. Black Bison not in it with the Ion Shell 4. Gonna go on Smog here, needs a good melt hit, but it's on cooldown for 2 seconds. I think Void can take Smog here, maybe not, because of the support and the blinding light. And Mutilation's there as well. So 2-for-1 trade. Really good hero shackle there by Shawnee.
Yeah, we're seeing some nice hero control in these fights by GPM, just kind of staying out of range of the tower, kind of getting into little skirmishes, backing off and going back in and all that stuff. So just nice little fight there by GPM, and I think they got the advantage out of that one.
Mech is done. 2 gold away on Icon, so he's gonna buy that up right now. Bring it out to him, then get into the fight again. That mechanism will really help.
At the same time, TAW did pretty well to weather the storm early in that fight too, as they didn't have Wagwan with them.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Not a bad play by either team though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot
Looks
worse
like
for the other warfare.
Doomsday just wants to farm up his Lothars now. He's only 200 away.
Looks like Icon does have his mech too right now.
Aaron coming out on Mutilation, the Lena. Shadowblade is finished for Doomsday the Gyrocopter. Templar Assassin here, Ferrari going straight to BKB. He's got the Ogre Club right now and about 800 gold. So not going to get a blink.
Dire's bottom tower is under.
Oh, and Doomsday does have a Shadowblade. Looks like he's just pretty much held it on the chicken until now, and or in his stash at least. So it's going to be kind of a surprise factor. We'll see if they can maybe get a pick off and maybe some other quick kills if they play it right, or whether it'll just be seen by the time.
Or at least deny it. No, it doesn't get denied.
Middle tower is under attack.
Six Toes is smoked up, but he Gyrocopter breaks there, gets close enough. TP's coming in from both sides. Coddle to the bot tower for GPM, and someone else, I guess Darkseer Icon for Art of Warfare. Mario Void farming, what's he going for? He's got a poor man's shield, I guess he's going Battle Fury. Oh, nice meld there by Black Bison. The stun misses. Sharky Silly caught out into a Macropyre. Nice disruption there by Six Toes. Infest damage coming out. Nice wall. Shawnee and Smog so low, being chased down. TA wants it. TA wants it. Got the phase boots, could probably do it. And the traps. Gotta land the trap on Windrunner. It does land. Sharky Silly somehow got a lot of health back. Mutilation gonna drop here, but he's dead. Yeah. He dropped. Now back to the chase of Shawnee here. Trapped land. But the wind runs up. Black Bison. Ferrari. Whatever. Doesn't matter. TA. Doesn't have the speed to catch.
It's a great defend by the Art of Warfare right there. Yeah, I would, if I had to give an advantage out right now, I'd give it to GPM, and the Art of Warfare did exactly what they needed to do. Like keep Wagwan farming while defending towers.
Yeah, we should probably check the gold graph at this point.
What a beauty wall there, and vacuum by Icon, catching like 4 guys.
Into the Macropyre too.
It was pretty perfect, yeah, right into Macropyre. So I think that's what won him the fight. The Gyrocopter went down really early, and I don't think he had his Shadowblade, so it's interesting why they chose to fight.
I just don't know if it was on cooldown or not.
Yeah, he has it now. No, he has it now. He was in his stash for a while though. I don't know why he didn't bring it out to himself. Yeah.
Quick check on the gold. The Radiant and GPM were ahead by about 5k, but after that team fight it seems to have leveled out to about a 2.5k gold advantage for GPM, and experience-wise about dead even right now, 20 minutes into the game. So, it's still slightly in GPM's favor, but dead even game, so we're going to have a good game on our hands here.
Yeah, I think the experience graph especially just shows is attributed to the parity of these two teams. Not a lot of people are making mistakes.
Yeah, looks like Ferrari's about 100 gold away from his Black King bar, so that's really going to be huge in the next team fight. If they get another vacuum wall with the last one, then it's going to be really ugly for GPM.
Six Toes did have a pretty key disrupt on Jakiro that led to that Macropyre though, so there's a lot of variables in this next team fight that's going to come up.
Yeah.
We love variables, don't we?
I was about to say variables set as Dota, right? Just a lot of coordination and a lot of cues and miscues.
Check in.
On the other hand, I really hope that GPM isn't too discouraged by that fight. I really hope that they still need to group up. They still need to take fights right now.
Yeah, with the way, I guess no one went Midas, so there's like both teams still have like the like a good amount of time to get the strategy formed, and it's not like Void's farming with the Midas, you know.
And Maelstrom on Smog.
Someone's initiated onto here. Smog initiates on the Black Bison. The stun knocks him out of... Doesn't knock him out of Mel's? I don't know.
No true sight. No true sight. This is tragic.
Tragic. They could do well to pick up some Duster Sentries.
Mutilation took a lot of damage.
They've bought Sentries, I've seen, for both teams here, warding and dewarding. And good ward placement overall, especially by TAW. Extremely defensive. All over the ledge at River, in the jungle, on the high cliff.
Dire's top tower is under
But
attack.
maybe not able to defend their top tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Battle Fury complete here for the Faceless Void. So it's gonna be some nice damage coming out.
Top tower has fallen.
Illuminate catches him into open wounds, time walk out.
Bottom tower
Can't use it
is
offensively
under
for a while. It is on about a, what, 12-second
Yeah.
cooldown?
Yeah, that's probably gonna signal the end of the team fight there.
Sentry's coming out now on the chicken for a GPM. It's a mutilation there. Who's got to earn up as well as mana boots.
Yeah, you're right about the mech. It's gonna be flash farmed by the Keeper of Light here.
The horses are strong.
Yeah, only about 300 gold away, so maybe they'll wait for that before they fight here in mid, or maybe they won't.
Well, but here's
We'll
the
see.
Black King bar completed on Ferrari, the Templar Assassin. Doomsday looking for an initiate.
Yeah, look at
It's
this.
initiated upon.
Doomsday has a Yasha. He has a full Yasha.
Craziness, and it's in his
It's
stash,
not
and they're
here.
not fighting with it. There's a Chronosphere with the Battle Fury, but not
Exactly.
as much attack speed as he'd want. Oh, wall into Chronosphere. What a dirty combo. And the trap there doesn't actually catch anybody. 2 traps missed there by Ferrari. Have to talk to him about that. Wagwan though picks off the Coddle here, gonna chase down, gonna pincer the Shawnee. Or there's the trap. Trap is blown. Shawnee gonna go down. Ice Path catches him. Wagwan 4-step into the trees. TP, but he's gonna go down there. Icon picks him up. I'm not sure with what. Wait, what?
That was the Darkseer, like, Nyx illusion that took him out.
Would chase that far?
Yeah, they're strong. But fantastic Chronospear. Was that all 5 or was that 4? I thought that was all 5 for a second there.
It very well may have been.
Yeah, regardless, it was a great Chronosphere, but I just gotta say, the timing of these team fights is not good at all for GPM. Like, full Yasha completed in the stash, waiting. You gotta bring that out before you even start to fight. Same thing happened in the bottom tower with the Shadow Blade, and the mech only like 200 gold away from being complete. Now that he's died, he's back to square one. He's got to start all over. I feel like if those 2 items came, I mean, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but I feel like you got to do what you can to give yourself the most advantage, you know, in these team fights before they
Coddle
even
lived
begin.
for a while, so the mech would have definitely helped. And like we've said a lot, like you want to finish your items and then fight as soon as you get them, so that you have like the biggest element of surprise. Like, but I don't know.
It's like they know what they need to do. They know that they need to fight, but they just maybe doing some little things could make a little bit of a difference.
800 away from Pipe is Icon. Alright, now here's the fight that GPM should have taken here with the... Oh, they don't have the mech up actually, and Shackle doesn't land there on Wagwan. Wagwan just juking around, chasing Shawnee. It's call down on nothing. Disruptor dodges it. I mean, Shadow Demon dodges it with Disrupt. Macropyre on the Doomsday. The 2 supports gonna single-handedly take out Doomsday, but he does Lothars, walks through the wall. Infest damage by Smog, not enough to take anyone out, but Wagwan almost down. Dragon Slave almost kills him, but I think he got bashed there. Narukod being chased down. Runner trying to get back to the fight. Sharky Silly with the double kill. And Doomsday, I think.
This fight's not over.
Oh! Rocket Barrage is strong and a very good power shot there. Now we're gonna chase down Icon. Shawnee going for it. It's the damage amplification from Shadow Demon. One more auto attack. Oh, Icon is very fast. Doomsday doing work though with the takes out the Shadow Demon with the Rocket Barrage. So that's a 4-for-3 trade. So actually, I don't even know if Smog died. Did he?
Smog.
Actually, he did. He was
Yeah,
picked
he
off
did.
by the Windrunner power shot.
No, they're on the same team.
Wagwan, yeah. Wagwan was. Faceless Void got picked off at the win on power shot. Smog also died though, yeah, he died like right after the Chronosphere went down.
Ooh, side note.
But,
I really
yeah.
like GPM's banner.
It's nice. These longer drawn out team fights definitely benefit GPM, especially the Gyrocopter, but if TAW can get a nice big team fight like early burst damage like they did in that middle lane, then they're gonna have the advantage. So we'll just see how these team fights keep playing out.
I think Void's actually going for BKB.
Regardless. That's one thing I think could be said.
What was that?
Oh, tried to put Narcot on the cliff, grabs a regen rune, shackle to the lone tree in the river is Icon. Narcot though gonna drop to the dual breath and some other attacks. Faceless Void gets the kill. And some quick dewarding there by the Art of Warfare at the river. We're gonna set up for a Roche, yeah. Here comes the Roche. We're gonna murder that Roshan pretty quick with the bash and the meld hits from Ferrari. Meanwhile, Smog is pushed top. The 2-3 tower might take some damage. 3,000 HP left on the Roshan. It's gonna drop here uncontested, pretty much. Yeah, it drops. Wagwan picks up the Aegis, TP's back to base. Gonna go farm that top wave, stop the push with the Ion Shell. Check the gold graph again, because a lot of stuff has happened. About 5k advantage for GPM still. It might dip down a little bit more, maybe to 4k. XP graph has gone the way of the Dire. They're 2.5k ahead. But yeah, still very close. Here comes a Invis Rune Doomsday with the Nakes inside. Gonna find 6 toes. 6 toes most likely gonna die right here. Oh, he's scouting around. They don't even care about the sport. They want the Void, but this is pretty low.
It's very ambitious.
It is ambitious. Oh, here it comes. The stun is out. Open wounds, the time walk. Rocket barrage, and the shackle from Shani on that power shot. Aegis is popped. Now they gotta get out because the rest of the team is coming. Actually, maybe not. 6 toes almost picked off here.
Oh!
Light onto the cliff from CalE. Play of the game. Though he dies instantly.
Immediately dies.
Oh, TP'd out is. Oh, here comes the Chronosphere. Void mini stun, but not a shackle there. Now he's gonna go on Shani, so 2 players down for GPM. 6 toes back into the fight, just TP to the mid tier 2 there. Shani, the whole game he's been running away, but he's playing very well. Smog there picked off by all of the Art of Warfare.
Yeah, Aegis burned, but 3 kills going the way of TAW, so I mean, pretty ambitious to go for the Void. Maybe they should have just gone for 6 toes and called it quits, but you gotta take chances when you're behind, or when you're trying to extend your lead at least. I guess they were winning, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of forgot Void had Aegis, which was stupid of me, but yeah, I think they should have just got 6 toes and got out, and then just farmed for 6 minutes. Wait for Aegis to fall off.
Looks like Doomsday has his manta out.
Yeah, Manta completed on for Doomsday.
Orchid
Also
is almost done
a
for
full pipe completed for Icon.
Going straight for the Ancients here.
CalE's got. CalE still doesn't have that mech. They need that so bad.
Yeah, and on the other side, Icon got that pipe complete, which is gonna be huge. Lots of magic damage for the Radiant, so it's gonna be pretty big. And it looks like a Crystallis completed for Ferrari. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be some good damage. Going for that crit, and not much else out of the other heroes.
500 gold.
Like just the Orchid, like you said.
Is the Void.
Yeah, another smart item choice there.
Yeah, they don't have anything that goes through it, huh?
Just physical attacks.
So we won't be getting shackled while on that chrono. It almost happened last time, but it was just only the mini stun. It didn't actually latch to anything. But that's why Windrunner's building this Orchid specifically for Void. Like, they see a teamfight, Void jumps in, Orchid. He's like, oh crap, I can't chrono. He dies. And then you can easily, the team fights are already so close, and you can easily take that team fight. So I think they should wait for Orchid and they should wait for Mac, and then they should get to fighting before Void gets any bigger.
Yeah, but all that farming is going to take some time, and the clock is ticking.
Yeah, that is true.
Like you mentioned.
And none of these teams seem afraid to take a team fight. Get the Dire smoking up.
Oh, they're smoking up. I wonder what Wagwan's going to go for next, now that he has his BKB.
I can get some more attack speed.
Some attack speed, yeah, he definitely needs that. He's like slowly wailing on people.
Here they are, the 4-man smoke,
big
baiting
hits,
the Void. Because they know how much GPM wants to kill Void here, so going to use that to bait him into a fight.
Icon's level 16 now, so this is going to be a huge wall, if we can see one.
The biggest walls.
Backstab. Backstab coming.
Here comes GPM, though. Sentry down, they find him up here. The Icon initially went on by Smog, goes on Icon, though. Void jumping in, what's he going to find? Here an infest from... there was Alina there. She's not anymore. There's the 2-person Chrono. Shani going to go down. Naricod going to go down. Now here's Doomsday taking a big melt hit, but he manages the melt hit. Very well done there, but Tyrone, BKB, going to be a little too much for Doomsday, I think. Icon still running around on low health. So Gyro and Nakes managed to get out of that fight, so the 2 carries live, but they're not going to be able to defend this. No vision, I guess, from the Art of Warfare. They did have, yeah, no, a ton of sentries down for, wow, Ferrari's going nuts. Almost takes out Smog, but has to back off, the rocket's coming.
Looks like the smoke worked out.
Yeah, nice smoke there. It worked out. They got the team fight they really needed. A lot of newer faceless Voids will try to get like a nice 4-man, 5-man Chronosphere, but really all you need is like 2, yeah, even 3 is like a perfect Chronosphere. Because if you can pick those 2 heroes off, the fight's pretty much going in your favor after that. So it's just something to consider when playing faceless Void. Just, if you see 2 heroes and you can get them, do it.
Yeah, well, in this game, 100% just get 2 people, but some games there's a hero that can really, like Shadow Demon, for instance, can put Void under in a Chrono, or Rasta can sheep, or Lion can sheep, and like wastes the whole Chrono. So, in some cases you want to just try to get that hero and one more. Or if the farm was going away, Shani would have a sheep stick or something.
Yeah, it's brutal when you're going into a team fight thinking you're always going for one target, and then all of a sudden you see your carry reveals someone else from the smoke and then goes for someone else, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, who am I supposed to go after? So I think like that smoke created a lot of confusion for GPM, and they had a nice idea trying to flank him. Kind of backfired.
Yeah, but they ran into all the supports first from in the trees there. I don't think they were expecting that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think unsung hero too is the Shadow Demon as well. Smog immediately jumped on Icon. I'm not sure if he trapped him or not, but he open ruined him for sure and was getting a lot of damage on him.
Yeah, the defensive disruption.
He disrupts, and then yeah, that's you gotta move on. You got 4 other heroes you gotta worry about.
It's like a free Ghost Scepter.
Yeah. And you get nice images that do some damage, so there's also that. Looks like Wagwan's going for a butterfly now. He's picked up that Talisman Evasion just to deal with some of the physical attacks that'll be coming out of the Radiant. So that's a pretty smart item, I gotta say. Butterfly gives you that nice attack speed. Yeah, it's a beautiful item for Void. And Shani getting close to that Orchid. He's just a few hundred away now.
Yeah, Mechanism's up. Try to take a fight. Doomsday here. Chucky Sealy's like, do it. I got a nice path for you. Here comes Void with the Chrono on 2 heroes here. Oh, but the Shackle, that's what I'm talking about. That Shackle wastes the whole entire Chronosphere. But regardless, a good wall there coming out. Mutilation gonna drop. Dominating now. Sharky Silly going down to the Gyro. Maybe not. Yep, he does drop. The 2 supports down there for the Art of Warfare. Doomsday doing work. almost able to take out all 3 of these heroes here. Oh, almost had it, Doomsday. But you better get out because I think they have some detection. The mana leak onto Bison.
He wants to fight.
Quick illuminate into a stun. Barrage, very spammable, already up. Just spam on it. You know where he's gonna be. I'm not sure what Doomsday's doing right now. Trying to zone out Icon, I guess.
You just want to get melded.
Narrowcat doesn't care. It's like meld me. There's the refraction
Oh, he
up,
missed the
blinding
attack.
light. I don't think he even went for the attack. Another mana leak into a stun, into a rocket barrage. It's gone. Doomsday picking up a kill. So a pretty good fight actually for GPM there.
Wow, yeah, that looked like it was going totally in the favor of TAW, but they managed to turn it around somehow.
The team fights in this match have been fantastic. They've been long, they've been contested. Like, there have been clear winners, but they've all been really cool. It's really fun to watch, actually.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Yeah, definitely not one-sided at all. I'm not sure if... Was Wagwan low and that's why he had to TP out or something? Like, he didn't die, I don't think.
Yeah, Gyrocopter was
That's
about to
about
kill him. He was getting really low.
The macro was doing a lot of damage to him.
He TP'd
It
out.
was a great play by Shawnee, as Joey mentioned. He shackled right after he Chronospear, kind of rendering it useless.
Yeah, Windrunner, the one hero in this game you want to get in that Chrono, I think. Unless you're not around trees.
Get your walls up.
Oh, there's a big Chrono. 3 people into a vacuum. Oh, they're all going down with the Battle Fury Macro Pyre. This is the teamfight TAW was dreaming of when they picked this lineup. Doomsday gonna go down as well. So...
Full wipe. Full wipe. Wow.
Just as I'm talking about how convoluted and
You
how
jinxed him.
contested these team fights are.
That was art, though. That was art. Beautiful Chronosphere, beautiful vacuum. And Icon even turned a fraction of an inch just to get the perfect wall as well. So, I don't know. Just a beautiful execution there by TAW.
Yeah, really great team play.
Yeah, so taking tier 3 is a different game. It's a little harder to do.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't have that vision you want. Void gets the jump on
That's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I know. Now they're like, oh crap, we don't want the same thing to happen. So they're gonna wisely back out here. But that gave them the
Yeah, I was just saying.
a lead of a position they want. They just swung the gold graph past the 0. XP is way in their favor, about 8-9k right now, and the gold graph's going to 5k I think for TAW.
Radiant's
Wagwan's
top
also
tower is
taken
under
over
attack.
the gyro as having the highest net worth.
Yeah, that
on
butterfly.
page.
He's got... With that butterfly completed now, it's just going to be doing tons of damage in the Chrono. If he can pop the BKB before he gets stunned, like we saw that I guess two fights ago. But oh, nice
Smoking
pickup
up
here
on
by
their way
Six
to
Toes, getting
Roche,
that Ghost
I
Scepter.
think.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they want to do.
Really, a Ghost Scepter on a support is one of the best items, especially against the Nakes, Void, something like that. So something to consider when you're playing support. Just pick up a Ghost Scepter and you're just going to be such an nuisance in those fights.
Maybe not against a Luna though, as I think some of us found out earlier today. That Eclipse really hurts if you Ghost Scepter.
Roshan has
Well, not enough mana for wall. There's Icon.
Smog drops almost instantly there. The blinding light. There's a call down. Good Chronosphere, good Macro Pyre. Shawnee gonna go down as well as all the supports and Smog. Only Gyrocopter left. He's gonna drop as well. So another 5-man wipe. So that's a tier 3.
Gotta say, haven't noticed one Chrono miscue. They've all been really good. Like minimum 2, usually 3 or 4, or even 5 that on one time.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah, he's been on it. I think this is going to be in racks, guys. Maybe even 2 at the top pushing in.
Yeah, it could be too.
See if he makes Illusions of the Void. The Shadow Demon. Maybe not. Might not be worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessary here. Maybe now during the Fortify I would do it.
Oh, you would, eh?
Oh, I would, because I'm a professional. I don't know if everyone knows this. Nah, I'm like the worst one here.
Chrysalis picked up here for the Faceless Void as well.
It's a fight. They're defending valiantly. Light Strike Array onto Wagwan though. Well, Ferrari with the sense to just get the rack and then get out. So maybe not to. Wow, I'm surprised with the defense there. BKB popped up just to run away. It's already on 5 seconds, so I guess who cares, but... And then farm the jungle when you leave, so that they can't pick up the farm they need. Always a good thing to do.
I feel like they made the right move there. I mean, you're coming off 2 very strong team fights. Indication is that might go same way for the 3rd time. You just get the racks, or sorry, the melee racks, and get out.
Yeah, they definitely didn't want to overextend and just blow the lead that they just got.
Like, the worst thing you can do is underestimate your opponent. GPM has done very well in this game, and they can easily win a team fight from a miscue.
On a side note, it's my birthday. I just turned 22, so it's
Yay, happy birthday.
On the East Coast, anyways.
Happy birthday. Alright, so technically where you are right now, it's not your birthday.
I was born on the East Coast though, so...
Yeah, I was born in China, so I'm like 100 or whatever.
You're very wise. CalE say, always buy a Ghost Scepter.
Exactly, yo. I'm like fucking, I mean... I'm like that guy, Sun Tzu. I'm like the Sun Tzu of Dota.
Now we have to put a not safe for work flag on this video.
Nah, it's fine. Just bleep it out with editing or something.
Yeah, right.
Our Russian fan won't be happy. Yo, shout out to Russia. God bless you.
Yeah, best country ever. Anyway, so what's going on now? We're just farming. GPM staying grouped up because now they're scared, and I guess they should be. Void does have a butterfly and an Aegis. A little bit of split
and
pushing.
almost the data list completed.
Yeah, a little bit of split pushing here from TAW.
Regeneration.
That being said, Doomsday also has a BKB, Manta, Shadow Blade, and a double damage rune.
Oh, that double damage rune could be dangerous. He just needs to man up and get a rapier, and then GG.
Smog's got an AC and Maelstrom too, so he's no slouch either.
Oh, look at Ferrari's picked up another Crystallis, so he's got a Daedalus as well. This will be some fat crits coming out of this Templar Assassin.
Classic Lanaya.
Oh, the chicken died though.
Gem up on Sharky Silly. Yeah, the chicken got picked off well. So 12k gold advantage for TAW right now, and they're sitting on a 25k XP advantage, so they just need to stay patient, push together, get a good chrono wall, and I think at this point, game might be sort of in the bag, but we'll see.
That courier had Wagwan's Crystallis on it, so we won't have Daedalus for at least 2.5 minutes.
No, but he goes in, 3-man chrono, no trees around. Pops BKB anyway, so they can't shackle. Vacuum Shani into the chrono. Macro Pyre, Ice Path, Shani, Permastun. Oh, but he wind runs out. Although he's still probably not the happiest windrunner in the world right now.
Oh, it's a sad windrunner right there. His whole team abandoned him.
Fly back there from Doomsday. Nyx is inside a creep here, so... Boom! Damage, rage, not enough though. Just gonna have to run away. Melted from Bison hurts. Time walk offensive there by Tyrone, not enough. Shawnee, oh, 4 staffs in. Taking plays. A little escape there. So, TAW needs to just get this Rax and get out. Look at the tower at least. Shiva's apparently finished on an Icon.
Yeah, with the Gyrocopter down for 60 seconds, I think they got free reign in the base, to be honest. But they could also play it pretty safe. They also have the Aegis, so I don't know. Yeah, there it is.
And there's the GG well played coming out from Doomsday. Fountain down.
Oh yeah, good game.
Yeah, it was actually one of the best games I think we've ever done. In terms of excitement and team fighting.
like in professional versus not, like usually, like when I play Dota, which is like completely amateur, like I'm terrible. Games are usually lost more than won, and I really believe that this game was won by very strong team fights.
Definitely, yeah.
There were no glaring mistakes, really, by anyone. It was just a matter of executing good versus better.
The Chronosphere is strong.
Pretty much Wagwan had his Battle Fury just in time, to be honest, and when he joined that fight and got a few perfect Chronospheres in a row, then, yeah, like you said, the team fights really decided this one.
I think the only miscue that might have happened in this game was fighting without a Yasha and a mechanism, and they could have, with GPM, could have had that. And that was really the TSN turning point there for TAW when they won that team fight.
Yep. Oh, he's about to drop. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he's picked up a Divine.
It's a good item to have.
Just clean him up.
And the throne doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, actually, 3. Not long for life.
Alright,
so follow
CalE,
us on Twitter.
Do the things.
Yeah, I'll do the plugs. Follow us on Twitter at fmbpdota. Adam is like one of our only followers, so you can be like him if you get there soon enough. YouTube.com/fmbpdota. Tell your friends, tell your family. Rate, subscribe, comment. What else do people say?
Like.
Yada yada yada. Like if you want. Just don't dislike. I don't care about liking, but just don't dislike. That's just mean. Come on. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace.